Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Assassin's Creed Odyssey Let's Play. We're right outside the theater. We're still in Elise, and we're gonna go wrap up the city-state today. So the only thing left is Outpost Camp over there, and there's also a legendary beast quest here. So what we're gonna do is first clear this camp, which is pretty simple, and then after that point, this is a grain extractor. It's a very smart grain extractor where you beat the grain to get out the, seeds. Not seeds, but like the grain part of the grain. Like you want to make flour, you got to get the grain part out and then you grind that down. But making a pit and using like centrifugal force to extract is pretty smart. Because the ones I seen even today, some of them just beat them into like this little container and they just whack the grain to knock the shells out. Alright, this looks like an interesting fort. Make sure we have the right weapon. Yes, we do. If we kill him quickly. Someone still saw. Come out, chase us. There we go. The other people are probably asleep. There's a guy in the background, we see him. He has a light on, but maybe it's too far for him to see. Yep, he doesn't see. Alright, let's get a scan of the place. We still haven't killed the captain yet. Where is the captain? And there's two... Oh, there's the captain. Two treasures. One on the roof and usually one in the back. There we go. Okay, so what we want to do here is just climb up and kill the captain. And the captain's in a nice place to kill. First, he's by himself. Second... Oh. There we go. That didn't kill him though. That alerted everyone, but now that killed him. Alright, we want them to come up because we're about to jump down. Nope, missed me. Nope, can't hit me. No! Alright. Archers, though, we don't like. Hello. Hey, you guys lit your own horse on fire. Alright, we're going toward the legendary beast. Ooh, ooh. Got fire arrows, got spears. I think we're good. We lost them. We're going here.
Search everywhere. We fight.
Alright, it's pretty far. We'll call our horse. Alright, off we go. If this battle goes well, and our build is capable of killing the legendary beast, we'll hunt down all four that's left. And then that's another good excuse to go back to Sokrates, because Diana, the huntress, is waiting for us for the pelt. So we'll be really wrapping up things, and then we'll do the two blue quests in Sokrates, and then move back to our main quest line. That's a boar. Is this a boar? I don't like boar. There's a poison.
What's with the size of the boars in this country?
It's a boar. But there's a bear too. Alright, this boar I believe is a poisonous boar. I don't think this one spawns little boars. I think this one just is poisonous. It doesn't matter. We'll try to kill him. I mean, there's no sneaking because he will just trigger himself when we walk in. Alright, let's kill him. Ooh, big tusk. Let's go. Let's go hard. Come on, what you got? Oh, it barely did anything. Ooh, that's not a bad hit. Ooh, that hurt. We should, hold on. We should probably take heal instead of range assassinate. Okay, let's get used to his attack real quick. It's a charge? Oh, it's a tough charge. How do we dodge that though? Okay, backs. Oh, ooh, 2 charges. Okay, okay. Getting killed by a boar, not surprised. Let's try again. All right, take 2. Where are we? Are we? We're very far away from the boar. Okay, well, let's fix our ability first. We don't want range assassinate. We would like heal. I don't think anything else really helps. Yeah, I think it's just going to be overpowered attacks and not being able to crit it might be a problem. Maybe we need to light it on fire and just dodge for a while. We were having trouble dodging. We have to dodge twice because it's 1 charge and then a fling of the tusk. So we were dodging the first one, but then getting hit by the second one, which didn't help. But we aren't getting 1-shotted. We're basically getting 2 or 3-shotted. We got our health back a little bit and then died again. That doesn't help us. All right, let's try again. We don't need a scan. I know exactly what I'm doing here. Let's try again.
By Zeus, what's with the size of the boars in this country?
What happened? Dodge. Dodge twice. He lit us on fire before we lit him on fire. What is that? Well, he dodged that. Okay, he's owning us right now. What? That doesn't make sense. I'm not getting... I don't know how he's... Okay. This isn't gonna work. Alright,
This area will be well defended.
I don't even know if we should do a 3rd try. I don't think our set's capable of killing him. We need more crit chance. Pretty much. Oh, this stunning doesn't really do anything against animals. So if that's the case, and we're done with pretty much all the story missions, there's another animal that we have to kill. We might as well go to Phokis. There is a creature here, some sort of legendary creature here. But to get there, we need to summon our ship. I think we're just going to do the blue quest. Get some story out of the way. Let's go. Alrighty, we're back in Phokis, and we're actually going to pick up a mission. So hopefully after these 2 mission sets, we'll have enough funding to switch our gear a little bit. Because this one isn't getting things done.
I'm here to see Sokrates.
Cassandra!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Sokrates never stops talking about you.
And you are?
His wife, of course. I'm Xanthippe.
Sokrates never told me he had a wife.
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's eating. Yet he can't find time to mention me.
So where is Sokrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
How long have you and Sokrates been married?
It's been quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not the word I'd use. He frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
That is not something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Sokrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
I do wish we could walk faster.
Xantippe over here!
Ah, Xantippe!
What is it?
Sokrates! They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
Can't believe Sokrates was arrested. I need to find
Okay.
out what happened.
Let's go talk to him.
Better stay hidden.
They captured him into the leader's house, or no? Or yes? What do we do about these two guys? Oh, no, you didn't see us. You didn't see us. They're actually leaving. I thought they wouldn't move. Oh, he's leaving too. Going to bed? Good, good, good. Now there's that one guy who's staring at me.
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The guards let you in?
We've known each other a long time now. You know how I got in here.
You've taught me that the blade can sometimes be necessary. But I don't think this was one of those times.
I was worried about you.
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free.
You're not going to trial. We're getting you out of here.
I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
You would go to trial just to prove you can convince them of your innocence?
Exactly. You have your ways to find excitement, and I have mine.
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest idea.
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About?
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
Sokrates. The Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise?
What does that have to do with being locked up?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust me.
I've known you for a while now.
That's true.
And you'd call us friends?
I would.
And friends share important things with one another. Is that so?
It is.
Then how did I not know you were married? From what you just said, that means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it?
I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now, I have my answer.
Were you doing anything when you got arrested?
If speaking my mind is worth imprisonment, then I suppose I was.
In the future, you may want to be more careful.
You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
Since you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah, Cassandra, you...
I'll come back when I have what I need.
Oh, and we spawn right outside where the guards are. We didn't kill them.
Security here.
He assumed. We gotta go visit the Pythia again. We tried to loop him, but the other guys are sharing vision with him. Anyways. Ooh. I think we outran them. Finally. So the Pythia is very close. We just gotta fast travel there, basically. It's right here. And the other blue quest is in the village. We'll do this first. Alright, we haven't been back here since we got our prophecy read. But time to see what she said to Sokrates. I've got to go to the front door this time. It's a real shame. Our gear is terrible.
Oh no, not you.
You remember me?
Just go. I'm too old for this.
Oh, seriously?
It's burning! God help me!
Why? No one even wants to talk to me? What did I do to deserve this? So, what do we do now? It's not like the Pythia will talk to us now. Where is the Pythia? Oh, there's a... Oh. We never knew this existed. I know the Cult of Cosmos hideout is underneath, but... Ooh, we got a lot of treasures, girl.
There might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again!
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time, they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly, I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry, and tell me what you want.
You told Sokrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Sokrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Sokrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally for what?
I know much of Sokrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Sokrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Sokrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
I understand why you think Sokrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Sokrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Sokrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Sokrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
Alright. Not a big fan of tombs, but
Please, don't come back here.
he remembers us. We're the girl with too many blades. It's right here. Didn't expect to walk into an ambush, though.
This is it.
Oh, it's guarded. Hold on. Now we actually need to range assassinate, even though it doesn't do much damage.
I've had enough of that. Find the boy and take the batteries.
Sorry for sharing my favorite spoons with you.
What was that?
Nope.
Help me put it down! Malaka! Someone help!
Alright. Where's the student? Huh, the loot refreshed. We don't see the student. Don't tell me he's at the Steely. We do have a shortcut to the Steely though. There's an entrance here too. Oh, snake. It's a weird way to kill a snake, but we did it. But I think the shortcut's on this side. I think we've already been to the shortcut side. There's the student.
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Sokrates.
You are? Prove it.
Sokrates is one of the most frustrating people I've ever known. He just talks and talks and talks. And it feels like he asks questions just so he can continue talking and talking and talking.
What you call frustrating, I call brilliant. But it's clear you know him well.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him. What drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Socrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea.
Alright.
Xanthippe said there was a symposium.
I mean,
Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates.
I
Not sure
mean,
why the priests want Socrates gone. I need to take care of them.
we all know how Socrates dies historically, right? For speaking some thoughts about democracy and getting forced suicide. So, wait. What are we trying to scan?
I need to talk to them.
There we go. I hope this one doesn't end like that. Be interesting if we have a way to stop this trial and force suicide.
Maybe I can convince them to stand up for Socrates at the trial.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under.
An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand on the ideas, but to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
If we listen to others and take what they say as fact, we have only ourselves to blame.
So, no matter who is speaking, student or teacher, we must spend time trying to understand if what they say is even true.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you, too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Sokrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so?
Aristotle. Okay.
I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I regret doubting you at all.
Thank you. There are few things greater than gaining the understanding of another.
On that, we disagree.
Disagreements can lead to even more understanding.
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're
You
on
will.
the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
Okay, this isn't the trial that Aristotle, Socrates will die because Plato haven't become his student yet. So, what are we here to do next? Where does our quest guide us? I've gotta go kill the priest and steal the evidence. What we do best, right? We got a bunch of items, sure. What did we get? Oh, we got the figurehead, the Pegasus, from the dive. Not hard to do. They're pretty far away, actually. They're in that half-constructed place, I believe, where we way back killed a lot of mercenaries by kicking them off the half-constructed building. Oh, we don't want trouble, we don't want trouble.
Got to be careful not to get spotted.
Yeah, we kicked so many people off that building right here. That's a long time ago. Cultist controlled, huh? There we go. This is an evidence pile. Cultist guards. We don't want to get...
We have the papyrus, we simply had a few special notes.
cultist trying to protect you? He's like, how did he die? How did he die? Oh, he knows. How do you know? There's no way that you know. You shouldn't be able to tell what direction the ghost arrow came from.
Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Sokrates.
One more pile of evidence. Oh, they're all over here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't need to.
I should return to Sokrates before the trial starts.
Alright, let's defend our men. Sokrates. That's a interesting title. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go to his trial. We basically stacked the deck on his side, got him support of his fellow philosophers, killed off all the priests who want to kill him, and then stole all the evidence they had against him, and made sure the scroll that his student...
Trying to get in trouble? Get out of here!
Can we not go to the trial without fighting the guards of the leader's house? Oh, we can. We actually don't need to be here. No, 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 no. You guys don't see us. There we go.
Sokrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead. And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
Do you really need to ask?
No, but you still deserve the chance to answer.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
So, do you agree with the Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you've been arrested again. We should get you home. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Xanthippe will decide that. Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and
That
what
looks
I
like a
say.
cultist guard.
This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand.
Bad
I
already?
love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lust for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
I doubt it, but it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
Victory!
Yep. We saw them. No, 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 no. Back off. No, no, no. You stay here. Stay off our man.
What are you?
I'm your worst nightmare. Alright, come on. That was close. Oh, you wonder what that was about.
Sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
He's pretty bloody. Well, that dangerous thought about, you know, God doesn't exist is gonna eventually get him killed in Athens. But not this time. We're gonna keep him alive as long as we can. I mean, I don't want to run way ahead of him, but... There's a bounty hunter on us as well. On the way to his house. That's a little awkward. Let's just try to slip by. The wife is here. There we go.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phokis and this talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them. What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your own words written down, so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence. And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
By the way, that guy that walked by was a mercenary, and this stuff is deep. I like this.
What's your plan now?
After I return to Athens, there's much I need to consider.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or speaking up and risking my life, the choice is easy.
I should get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
I doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning?
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Cassandra.
Stay out of trouble, Sokrates.
Well, he basically told us next time he gets in trouble, don't save him. And there's that mercenary back again. We gotta take care of him. But, oh. Another mercenary. Never thought about words that way. You know, we all think about writing being, you know, this great invention. Help us remember. But they kind of dictate what we believe to be true, without for us to actually think about it is true or not, and whether or not words help us remember or prevents us from remembering. Because it's similar to the more technology we have, right? We have computers, we type, and then sometimes we don't write anymore. I mean, for languages like English where it's 26 letters, you don't really need that very often. Just like autocorrect and like spell check prevents you from remembering how to spell. And then for like the Chinese language, if you just type and use pinyin all the time, you don't remember how to write the strokes. But that's an interesting thought. But regardless, we're gonna wrap up our episode here, and then we're gonna continue on with the last blue quest here in Fokis. So see y'all next time. Bye!